Yo, what up guys, it's Red here with another banger! That's right, we'll be ranking the sizes of Chainsaw Man characters, Pickles. Make sure you smack that subscribe button and leave a like for more videos. Also, make sure to read my pinned comment if you want, but if you don't, it doesn't matter. So as a preface, if I didn't add a certain character, then I just don't care. But if you are gonna complain, how about you make your own tier list and send it to me on Twitter by DM or adding me at red_EJAU. Or DM me on Reddit if you're a loser at Spooky Beanboy. Links to the accounts in my description or on screen. So anyways, here's the explanation. I'm censoring the 4 upper tiers because they're gonna be shown off later. But the ones that are shown are Shrimp, aka the smallest of them all. Then we got Pickle, which is the average. And the numbers you see there are the average D size in Japan. It's not meant to be taken as the exact size, but it's a spectrum. And next up is the eggplant tier. You can already tell what it means. It means to be above average. So make sure to put me up there as well. Anyways, the sizes go from left to right, with left meaning the biggest of the tier and the one at the most right being the smallest. But now, who am I to say that this is correct? Well, it's simple. I'm just the GOAT. So obviously, I'm objectively correct. Hell, even Fujimoto himself confirmed that I'm objectively correct. Just listen to this. So this is the complete and accurate tier list, right, Fujimoto?
ツンツン紙とか書いてて楽しいし、はいはいはいはい。
Yup, you hear that? Fujimoto confirmed it. So now that that's out of the way, let's get on to the real stuff with the ratings. Starting with Denji. My opinion, eggplant tier. He's the one with the most definitive proof out of everyone in the series. I mean, come on, look at this. Literally the only character in Chainsaw Man to be jerked off. You can tell that he's packing. There's a reason why the horsemen are all over Denji. But next up is Aki Hayakawa. My opinion, eggplant tier. He just has the sauce. Don't believe me? Look at what Himeno says.
マキマさんとくっつける協力するからさ、私とアキくんくっつけてよ。
あいつどこ好きなの？
顔。
And it's not even an anime only thing. Even in the manga it shows up. Plus, he's one of the 2 people we've seen use the Fox Devil head. That just gives him so much aura. Come on, he's definitely packing. So anyways, next up is Orai. My opinion, pickle tier. We don't really get much from him, nor do we get much from any other character in fact. But I think Orai is simply average. Though he does get a little bonus points for sacrificing himself for Kobeni. But next up is Madoka. My opinion, high pickle tier. Look, he gets bonus points for being one of the only humans to survive the Yakuza attack and living throughout Chainsaw Man. The only reason he doesn't make it to eggplant tier is because he gave his letter of resignation to Makima before asking if Makima foresaw the Yakuza attack. If he asked her the question before and got the answer before his letter of resignation, he would have been put in eggplant tier. Though then again, Makima would have probably killed him. Next up is the absolute GOAT himself, the Mad Dog Kishibe. And come on, he deserves high eggplant tier. In fact, I think he's the biggest out of all the characters in eggplant tier. So even right now, he's sticking to first place. Like, come on. The BDE, the aura, he's just the GOAT. He totally deserves this. Kishibe is just that guy. There is no contest, he deserves to be up there. But anyways, now onto Kuruse. My opinion, middle of the road. He's not that bad. He even has a confirmed girlfriend. The only thing knocking him down is he's average. Doesn't do much, he even died. So, middle of pickle. And next up is Angel. Yeah, he's a shrimp. I mean, sure, he had a love interest when he was in the island in his past, but, you know, a shrimp is a shrimp. So, yeah, shrimp tier. Next up is Galgali, or the Violence Fiend. He's actually the same size as Arai. Why? Well, it's obviously he's the same person. Duh. But why do I put him a little bit higher? Well, he has the ability to grow his muscles, aka he could grow his pickle. But abilities like that are a little bit cheating, so I'll leave him there. Next up is Beam himself. My opinion, he's a pickle. Why do I think that? Well, it doesn't really show that he's packing anything. But his choice of clothing, well, lack thereof, does give him a little bit more aura, showing that he's definitely confident in his body. So I'm leaving him at a respectable pickle tier. Next up is my GOAT, Goat Tana Man. He's such a goat that he doesn't even have a confirmed name other than Samurai Sword. My opinion, definitely eggplant tier. He's just the GOAT. I think he deserves it. Hell, he even owned a brothel named Condom Girl. That's just GOAT behavior. Next up is Nomo. Some of you guys might have forgotten about him, but I didn't. And anime onlys, you'll get to see him in the Reze movie. My opinion, he's probably one of the biggest pickles there. He just got the aura. He lost his arm to Reze, yet he still fought to protect his buddies in Division 2. The only reason he doesn't get eggplant tier is cause he just doesn't have enough BDE. But he's high pickle tier, though he could easily be low eggplant. So next up is a guy with no name, the Division 2 Vice Captain. And he's right there with Aki. Why is that? Well, he's the other guy who could use the Fox Devil Head. Plus, look at his aura and entrance. Sure, he didn't stop Reze, but come on. He could use the Fox Devil Head like Aki. And he just got the BDE. I don't know how to explain it. He just got the aura. Next up is Kusakabe. Oh, he deserves to be the biggest of pickle tier. MF didn't even hesitate to fight the Darkness Devil, a literal primal devil. If that's not aura, I don't know what is. So, I think he deserves it. Next up is Tamaoki. I think he's a pickle tier. He's similar to Kusakabe, they were both in International Assassins to protect Denji, but he just doesn't have the aura. I think he's pretty average, so I'm leaving him there, right below Arai and Violence. But next up is the three assassin brothers, Aldo, Joey, and the third older brother without a name. My opinion, they're all eggplant, and because they share everything, they definitely all have the same size. I don't know, what's there to say? I just think that they deserve to be up there. Especially since they modded Kuruse and everyone else who was working with Kuruse, like Tendo. I would have put them in pickle tier, but Aldo kinda carried. And also, rip to Joey and the third older brother. Guys, in the comments, can we get 5 big booms for them?
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Boom!
And next up is Tolka. Well, he's a doll. He's a Ken doll, so he doesn't have anything down there. Just kidding, I think he deserves to be eggplant tier. He just got the aura. I mean, he even went to hell just to talk to the Darkness Devil. Plus, if you look at him, he's kinda like a knockoff Denji. So I think he deserves mid to low eggplant. And next up is Hirofumi Yoshida. Like father, like son. High eggplant tier. Just below Kishibe. And you can't tell me they aren't related. Kishibe's got to be his father or even grandpa. Like, Kishibe, you are the father. Yoshida just has the aura, man. He 1,000,000% deserves it. Now, some of you guys might be confused, as in the manga he says that he has a small dick, when Yoru asked him how big his dick was. But we all know he's capping. He just wanted to get away from Yoru. He 1,000,000% is in high eggplant tier. Anyways, next up are some hybrids. We got Miri Sugo. My opinion, low pickle. He's like a knockoff Denji and a knockoff Katana Man at once. He looks like Denji, but he copies the whole sword hybrid thing that Katana Man has. Like, we barely see Miri doing anything. And sure, Katana Man spams that move, but Katana Man's the fuck it we ball type of guy. So, Miri deserves the low pickle tier. Next up is Bareem. Yeah, shrimp tier. Dude, this guy's a Makima simp. He deserves this. I even think Angel beats him in size. Maybe the real reason why Bareem killed Denji's pets, and maybe Nayuta, and burned down his apartment was because Bareem was jealous of Denji's aura, and the fact that Denji got to be on a date with Makima. Bareem just deserves to be a shrimp. And next up is the Spear Hybrid. I think he's Pickle tier. The only thing boosting him here is because he's the Spear Hybrid. And there's a reason why he is the Spear Hybrid. And no, it's not because he has the heart of the Spear Devil in him. But I'm leaving him in Pickle tier for the simple fact that he just doesn't do shit. So Failboat here just doesn't deserve to be an Eggplant tier. So up next are part 2 exclusive characters. Starting with Mr. Tanaka. Yeah, he's a Shrimp tier. The reason why? Well, he's a predator. Like, the class Prez said that they were having sex, so yeah, predator, Shrimp tier. Plus, apparently he was attracted to Asa, and I guess wanted to be with her, so yeah, I'm glad Yoru killed this bastard. If you had to say one good thing about Yoru is that she killed an EDP. So next up is Haruka. Yeah, he's a Shrimp. Like, come on. Yeah, getting a Chainsaw Man ripcord implanted onto him, and he's not even a fake Chainsaw Man? Man just glazes Chainsaw Man. He's just the biggest Chainsaw Man dick rider. Like, if he rode Chainsaw Man's dick anymore, he'd come out as pregnant. Like, he's really just a beta cuck. Like, I'm sure his job is to be the head glazer at Krispy Kreme, cause man, he glazes Chainsaw Man. But you know who's up next? It's Segi, aka Agni Fire Punch. And yeah, he's Eggplant tier. Right above, sorry, my goat, Katana Man. Why? Well, he's Agni Fire Punch. Come on, he 100% deserves to be up there. Plus, look at this picture when they were captured by public safety. He's literally out-mogging the goat Katana Man. But yeah, he easily gets 3rd place because, you know, he's Agni Fire Punch. So anyways, the final one from the normal tiers is Takagi. And yeah, he's the smallest out of all of them. Not only did he have an affair that lasted a month, which is, you know, loser behavior, his wife literally cheated on him with someone from the Chainsaw Man church. Like, she's one of the ones that became a pseudo Chainsaw Man, which means that she performed a ritual to have a contract with the Fire Devil, who they thought was the Justice Devil. Which means that his wife probably married a high schooler. Like, he has such a shrimp that his wife abandoned him just for the Chainsaw Man church. If he doesn't deserve the smallest shrimp, then I don't know who else. But anyways, now it's time to reveal the next tier. Primal tier. That's right, we got the Darkness Devil. He just has the aura, the sauce, and surprisingly, the Falling Devil. And I think she's bigger than the Darkness Devil. I mean, look at this picture. Sure, it's not necessarily a dick, but look at that tentacle. Who knew Falling was packing heat? And you know what's crazy? It's not even noticeable when she has her clothes on. So maybe Falling Devil is the Queen of Tuck? She might be goated. And if you're expecting me to rank the Aging Devil, well, he's just not here. That bum-ass loser doesn't deserve to be in Primal tier. Sure, Aging aura farmed a bit by stopping the big-ass Gun Goddess Devil bullet, but he's a bum. So Aging deserves to not even be ranked with the other Primal Devils. And next up is the 4 Horsemen tier. That's right, we got Death, we got Fami, we got Makima, and we got Yoru. Come on, they're the Horsemen, they're hung like a horse. If you don't understand that, go search up Mr. Hands, who, by the way, he was a Boeing engineer, so that's pretty crazy. Though I do have to say, with the 4 Horsemen, usually it would have been Death at the biggest, then Fami, then Yoru, then Makima. Like how the 4 Horsemen appear in the Book of Revelation, like Control or Conquest being first, then War, then Famine, and then Death. And the only reason why I put Yoru below Makima was because Pochita consumed some of Yoru, in turn making her weaker and making her smaller. So that definitely took a little bit of her size. Though with how the story's going, she might even overtake Death, but who knows. And if you're thinking about the other Control Devil who may or may not be dead, then you should
Kill yourself.
I'm 100% serious. You should not be thinking of her. So don't be a Chibi Reviews or a U/Variation Glass. Insert the Xenoblade 3 Rex family picture. If you know, you know. Any Chainsaw Folkers in the comments, let me know if you remember the incident. But anyways, who's right above the 4 Horsemen? Well, it's none other than the BBP tier, the Big Black Pochita. Come on, there's a reason why the 4 Horsemen love Pochita. And no, it's not his abilities to erase devils. They want that British Broadcasting Corporation. And if anything, since he has an extra set of arms, He probably has an extra, you know. Anyways, now onto the final tier. The biggest of the big. The cream of the cream of the crop. The most hung human in Chainsaw Man. In the Rooster King tier, aka the Cock King. Some of you guys might already know who this is. And some of you guys might even be questioning why he's the #1 spot. So anyways, the real Rooster King is Nobana Higashiyama. That's right, he's the GOAT. Don't complain, he's a grower, not a shower. He's got the Higashiyama genes. Not only is he the brother to Kobeni, but he has like a bunch of other sisters. And like I've said before, like father, like son. There's a real reason why he has so many siblings. The Higashiyama genes are just that potent. Like, look at your screen. Do you think that he deserves any tier lower? Honestly, you might be stupid if you disagree. Nobana is just the GOAT. He's packing the heat. And with the Higashiyama genes, you know he's super fertile. All he needs is one pie and there's a baby in the oven. And if you don't understand this for some reason, think of Nobana like the LeBron of Chainsaw Man. He is the LeBron of Chainsaw Man. He is the GOAT. Like, it's just that simple. And if you don't understand, well, you're actually stupid. Like I said it in the most clear terms, Nobana is the LeBron of Chainsaw Man. Yup, that's the objectively correct tier list on Chainsaw Man characters' dick sizes, as confirmed by Fujimoto himself. Again, make sure to smack that subscribe button and leave a like. Next week's video will be for the girls on the Who's Shaved or Not tier list. Okay, April Fools, here's confirmation. I don't actually do this type of content, and the other video isn't like gonna be real. Maybe next year, but again, it's a joke. Joke. And please, I'm serious. Please check out my content after this, like the real content. I swear they aren't as shitty as this video. Again, it's a shit post. It's an April Fool's joke. I just want to make this super clear. But still, subscribe, please. I mean, like, I make real videos and not joke videos like this. So, I would really appreciate it if you did subscribe and stuck around to watch my other content. Also, remember in the beginning where I said you can make your own tier list and send it to me? It's true. I'd really like to see it because I think it would be funny as hell. But stay tuned for next week, which is the real video, by the way, which was voted on by you guys, which is like a theory video on Fake Saw Man's identity and Pochita's real identity. And again, that's gonna be a real video, not an April Fool's joke video. Like, please believe me, please. I don't want to make this shit tier list, shit post, shit, whatever. Please watch my real content, please. Oh, what am I doing with my life? Rating dick sizes of fucking Chainsaw Man characters. What the hell, man? Fuck this shit.